fam, you are most welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So fam, this is a reaction video. There is this trending video of Pastor Mrs. Funke Adejumo where she was advising ladies on how to behave when they go visit their in-laws for the very first time. And of course, that video has sparked a lot of reactions, divergent opinions, and so on. With some people saying, are women now housemates? Okay. Why is it an entrance exam? It is now an audition. It is not easy to marry, you know. Women have suffered. Why is it that everybody is now advising women? Who is advising the men? So, I'm also here to weigh in on the matter. And I would like you to share your thoughts as well. But first, let us take a quick look at the video for proper context. And afterwards, I'll share my thoughts.
As a woman, when you are going, advise that first trip, you don't go with a gift or something too big. Maybe just a basket of fruit or something, or wrapper for mama. When you get there, depending on your culture, in my culture, we kneel to greet elders. As a Yoruba girl, you will kneel down and remain on your knees. And you will let your eyes look down. It's not that you'll be staring at the mama and the baba and everybody there, you know. Let them tell you to stand up before you stand up. Even if you're an extrovert, please pretend that day. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Stand up. My daughter, stand up. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Okay? So you stand up. When you get inside, sit on the very first seat. Don't walk around, the length of the house. Just enter and sit down. When you sit down, you may not realize they may be watching you through the keyhole. Because you've gone there for your entrance exam. Your own is more than the man. So, you calmly remember what you wear. Will not be something you'll be looking for scarf and be pushing like this. And then one high heel shoe that you are shaking. No. Be as comfortable as possible. Not that your cleavage, everything is opening. If you must look around, turn your eyes, not your head. Just turn. Be calm, and all that. If they ask you any question, answer briefly. Where are you from? Are you in another state of Nigeria? Just, as calmly as possible. If they are discussing or the TV is on, don't open your mouth and say, you see Obasanjo? Oh my God, Shh. Sit in Umbu now. I voted. Did you vote that day, Mama? I know you will not finish food if they serve you, but please, if the meat is tough, don't pull it. Just leave it like that. And make sure that no oil spills on your dress. As soon as you finish eating, I know you won't finish everything, just a little. Even if you are hungry, go and drink garri when you get home. But, just carry your plate. Make attempt to pack. My dear, leave it. Housekeepers, no, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Just be looking down. Just be. See, am I pretending? No, I'm being diplomatic. You carry the plate, you go to the kitchen, you wash. Yes. You wash the plate. Some of you go to your boyfriend's houses and you wash plates there. So we're talking about your in-laws now. Wash.
So that was the video. This is my take. First off, if we listen, as in actually listen to understand, not listen to respond, we will know the main point that she was trying to make, which is behave yourself, comport yourself, make a good first impression, which is a normal advice. I mean, you don't meet somebody for the first time and start misbehaving and throw caution to the wind. When you behave yourself, when you comport yourself, it is even a sign of courtesy, of respect, of honor You don't meet somebody for the first time, even if it's a business partner or a love interest or anybody that you're meeting for the first time. You don't know the person. There is no bond yet. So there is every tendency that you will want to hold back, which is a normal thing, right? And another thing is this: she's stalking based on culture. If you're a Nigerian, you will know that we are very big on culture, and everything she has said really aligns with the Yoruba culture. An example is when she said, okay, you must kneel down on your two legs. In Yoruba culture, we kneel down, we prostrate to greet our elders. We are very big on that, which are normal things, right? Everything that she has said, they are basic things. They are basic behavior ethics. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm still coming to the part, that I'm not too okay with. But if you want to look at the general message that she's trying to give, it just simply means behave yourself. Don't go there and start talking too much and start, misbehaving. Don't go there and embarrass yourself, right? Which is normal. And even though some people think this is basic, you'll be surprised that there are people who don't know some of these things. There are people who don't know. From the congregation, I could see that there are so many young people. Some of them might not know. Don't be shocked. The kind of generation that we have today. A lady might want to go and visit her in-laws for the first time and might decide to wear a skimpy dress. Your in-laws are not Oyimbos. If they are Nigerians, then you should know that you shouldn't go wearing a skimpy dress. Is it not a normal thing to do? You get there, you'll be uncomfortable. They will look at you somehow. Let's even leave the part of pretending for now. There are some things that you yourself, you will know that this is common sense. But like I said, don't be surprised that some people don't even know some of these things as common sense. Now, let me now go to the part that I'm not too okay with. But again, we should take the general message. When we receive a message like this or an advice, you are not supposed to accept it hook, line, and sinker. There is still the liberty to sieve it, to filter it, to take the part that applies to you. Some people will hear this and say, oh, okay, I'm going to do all of this. I will abide to it. I will cross the T's and dot the I's. Whereas some people will be like, oh, I never knew that I shouldn't eat my meat or pull it if it is too tough and things like that. I think the statement that is generating a lot of controversy is when she said, maybe not one, maybe two, where she said, you should pretend, right? A lot of people have issues with that, like, why should I pretend? Even if I pretend, if they won't like me, they won't like me. And yes, she also said it, that it is not really that you should pretend, but be diplomatic. If you are an extrovert, that's not the time to go there and start talking too much. When you talk too much, you're going to jam talk. You're going to make mistakes, right? And also, when you try to pretend too much to be who you are not, you might also make mistakes because now you are being too cautious. So you might even feel awkward. They might also see you as being awkward. You are now trying too hard to please them, which is what I am not in support of. Be yourself, relax. Personally, I like people being relaxed around me, even if we are meeting for the first time. It still doesn't mean that you will not comport yourself, but at least be relaxed, right? It's the first meeting. You are just getting to know them. So just be mindful. And part where she said, don't turn your head, turn your eyes. That part actually cracked me up. Well, for me, I'm going to turn my head maybe a little bit, because it is also an opportunity for me to observe, see what is going on and all of that. I'm not going to sit there like a statue. But of course, we get the message. We get what she was trying to say. Now, I'm just trying to pick out the details, one after the other. And the part of food.
Praise the Lord.
Hey, a lot of people have issues with that as well. Personally, if you come to visit me, please finish your food. Eat your meat. If you don't finish your food, you might be passing a wrong message that, oh, I'm not a good cook. The food is not delicious. You don't like the food. And to now think that you are not finishing the food because you are trying to prove a point. If you finish your food, I don't see it as being classy, or I don't see that part of not finishing food as showing good behavior. Like I said, personally, if I give you food, please finish it. Because if you don't finish it, that food is going to waste. If you don't eat your meat, nobody's going to eat it. We'll have to trash it. And in this economy, we don't want to be trashing food. Even not to even talk about this economy, it's not good to waste food. You cannot put it back into the pot. Nobody's going to eat it. So try and eat your meat. Try and finish your food, except you are not hungry. And if you are not hungry, tell me from the start, I'm not hungry, or don't let it be much. Not that I'll now dish you food and you not finish it. That one can vex me. I don't like that. So if I go visit somebody, I also like to finish my food. I don't think I want to pretend with that. But generally speaking, it is always good to be ourselves. They are your in-laws, right? They are not monsters. So in a nutshell, the message is clear. Behave yourself. But I will say, don't pretend. If you pretend from now till tomorrow, if they like you, they will like you. If they will not like you, they will not like you.
It's a piece of advice.
And sometimes if you pretend too much and you eventually get married and then your true color starts coming out, they might start to think, oh, is it because she's now married to our son? Now she's now this, she's now that. She wasn't that before. You see why you shouldn't really pretend. Let them get to know who you truly are. Let them love you for who you truly are. And I was going to say, women have suffered indeed. But then I realized that men also get quizzed. Yes, just that in a different way. When a man visits his in-laws, they also quiz him, right? They say, oh, what do you do for a living? You know, how are you going to take care of our daughter? Do you still live with your parents? What job do you do? What school did you finish from? And all of those things, they get quizzed too, right? It's just that our society seems to favor men more than women when it comes to marriage. But guys, you got the message that she was trying to pass. So let us not drag this matter too far. But again, be yourself, relax. Maybe when you even relax and you are yourself, maybe that is what they will even like you for. Maybe they like somebody who can converse very well with them. Maybe they some father-in-laws, they like to discuss. Maybe they, oh, she's so smart, I like the way she discusses. You don't want to go there and be giving one word answer. They also want to know you. They also want to hear from you. They also want to hear you talk, in a conversation. But you do everything with modesty, from your dressing. In fact, some will advise that if you are going to visit for the first time, you should wear native, because mostly you cannot go wrong with native. Go in native, which will probably be long. It's not going to be skimpy and all of that, just so that you don't come across as somebody that doesn't have home training. Don't give yourself away as a bad person, right from the start, right? And above all, you leave everything in God's hands. You pray, because you can only try. Only God knows the future. As human beings, we try our best, try to behave and everything, but God knows the best. So please share your thoughts. What do you think? Thank you so much, fam, for watching. Kindly like this video. Of course, drop your comments like I said, and please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, another insightful video. Until then, be intentional. Bye.